Hello. Does anyone know what Hogan's Alley is? What is it? That's actually correct. Do you know why where the blacks live is called Hogan's Alley?
Yes.
Anyone?
There
Anyone?
was a man in an alley named Hogan.
Incorrect. So basically, back in the day when like CIA and FBI were forming their headquarters, they were in cities where black people lived. So they shot all the black people and set up their headquarters. And then when you were training as an agent or an operative and you had your firearms, you went to the shooting gallery. And they called the shooting gallery Hogan's Alley. So since everything is so black and white these days, I'm going to spit this poem that's so black, I wasn't allowed to spit it in February. His story has always been pure as snow and clear as rain. Clearly, his story is written, recorded, and remembered to be right and white as he is. His story is not finished. The storytellers continue to diminish our exposure to the gory details that are nonetheless real. Shield yourselves from the sun. Wear sunscreen and all of that shit. Shit story is made up of pointy white hoods telling falsehoods and passing them into law. Shit story is no more than picking a nigga to string up. His story is bullshit in the form of chronological sequence with the realness removed to make him look good, even though his face is still hidden by a pointy white hood. Invisible like the man who'd remember soon enough when they let him out of the machine. Invisible like the hand of Big Brother reaching down to smother the songs that we wail or the words that we speak. I was here but I disappeared. Shit story has left us weak. I am everywhere. I am an impossible existence made possible by the spirit of persistence. I am an impossibility that was eradicated, annihilated, and still I rise from a path that has been vaporized. You heard we quit no way bullshit. I told you before we come back with more hits. I provide right flavor. Our story is misconstrued, confused, infused, abused, and misused by his story. But my story is a mystery when used in place of his story. In this atrocious condition, we concede to the cowardly volition of historical tradition, the imposition being that we were separated, lost, forgotten, and freed somewhere along the way, but since freedom is slavery, we are still subjugated today. So when we rise up and see our dark shadows, we know what is to be done during the 6 weeks of Arctic white winter that hide us from the sun. Continually they avert their eyes, waiting for spring to arrive, but seasons have reversed. And the sickness will swiftly target the wickedness of power and wealth, and those who were last shall soon be the first. The first of the month is yesterday of birth, signified by the amethyst and a strong black fist. Born from a legend, his story denied, we respond to the question of prejudice with pride. And all seasonal synchronicity aside, how can our story be adequately displayed during a month of merely 28 days?
Yes.
Black history? Black, his story, is an oxymoron, but it's not easy, you see, when truth is expensive and ignorance is free.